Hello, Ranjay. Hello, Princess Aquarius. Hello, Sanjay. Yeah. It is. It is. It's only because I'm at my parents, so that's why that's going on. Um, so what? Let me just sort this out. Hello. Right. Okay. So can you hear me all? Or can you all hear me? Okay. I was looking at my microphone. Okay. So let's see if the adverts are running. Remember, guys, to like the video. It's always good to do, and I'll just do that. I've still got adverts running. Have you guys not got adverts? Right. Okay. So, right. Hustle, in it. Right. Okay. So hopefully you can all see me all right. Okay. Princess Aquarius. Right, let's start with yourself. All right. Hello, Avni. It's good to see everybody. So Princess Aquarius, is your Virgo talking about me to his friends? Talking to his right, okay. Should we use the Power Angels for donated readings today? I have brought quite a lot of cards with me. Right, okay. So let's do that. Thank you for being here. Let's have a look at what's going on. So, Princess Aquarius, is your Virgo talking about you? Right. So, is your Virgo talking about me to his friends? Sunlove, hello. How are you all doing? So, yeah, this is, I'm just at my parents' because I'm kind of looking after my mum. Just for a few days, okay? So, but I didn't want to ignore you all. Right, let's have a look at Princess Aquarius and Virgo. It's quite good doing it on a bigger table, to be fair. Oh, right. Okay. Right. Sorry, that will probably be noisy if I do that. It's a bit echoey in here, isn't it? Right. Princess Aquarius and Virgo. Princess Aquarius. And is Virgo talking? Let's have a look. Okay. Okay, so let's see if they're chatting. Probably. Yeah, I think they probably are, to be fair, Princess Aquarius. But saying that, I think what they're chatting about is really nice. At the top of it, let's see the bottom. 3 of Ariel, very nice. Knight of Gabriel, Divine. Wow. You know, this Virgo, particular Virgo, they're not saying anything horrible. They're actually saying things nice. So I hope that's nice information for you. Here with the 2 of Michael, you can see that they might have a few decisions to make. Really kind of between one person, maybe they trust that person, or maybe they're just getting a better insight about what your relationship is with Virgo and vice versa. So I think that's a good card to actually embrace with the 2 unicorns and kind of spiritually connecting. And you can see that here, down here with the divine guidance as well. So that card there is all about the spiritual connection. And I do think they are finding a little bit of a spiritual connection with you. So that's interesting. I like that. We've also got not only the worlds, but we've got the sun as well. So within these 2 cards, we've actually got a really, hello, Jake. We've got this amazing aspect where the whole process of what they could be discussing is sometimes the world is about an ending, but sometimes it's about the spiritual journey that we've actually gone on. And I think they're happily talking about a lot of things about you. So I think it's more positive how you've grown into who you are and how you're growing. I think they see you as a little bit more mature. So I think that's really good. There is an aspect with the Four of Gabriel that, as I say, I think this is very positive about what they are saying. And the Page of Michael, maybe they're trying to defend you as well. So that's good. I just get the impression that they're definitely on your side. So that they're not going to over talk about it. For Michael is resting and really understanding what is going on, and you can see what is going on. They can work with you with this energy of what could be going on, and with the Knight of Gabriel, they can see that action for that. And the Knight of Ariel is they can see a future. So if your guy, the Virgo, is talking about you, Mad Soul Tarot, if they are talking about you, it's going to be positive. I think it's very positive. It's got the element of positivity. So if you're wondering what they could be saying about you, as I said, I think they're trying. Like say for instance, a lot of people around you could be criticizing you. I think Virgo would kind of stand up for you, or within their heart, they know that you're in a good place. Does that make sense? The only really bad one is the Page of Michael. So there obviously is a little bit of conflict, but I reckon Virgo really does respect you at the moment, willing to take action, willing to move forward. And I think this is more of a stance for you. Just rest your mind. It is a habit of yours, Princess Aquarius. Maybe you're thinking too much of what other people are thinking of you. You just concentrate and get on with your relationships and don't bother what other people are thinking, because you are really coming into your own at the moment, I believe, anyway. But hopefully that made sense. I'm going to give you an oracle as well, because you were very quick off the mark. So for energies for you, this you may know these. The Oracle of the Seven Energies, Princess Aquarius. So let me just draw you on for the moment. See what's going on. So how's my friend Mad Soul Tarot? Sweet Pie, hello. Ajit Singh, hello. Madeline, hi. Son of Love, hi. Do you remember to post your questions? Right, let's have a look. So you've also got Princess Aquarius, Awakening Genius. So this is what I mean about that spiritual connection. You are going to be connected to a more softer, gentler you, and you're going to realize that a lot of things that people are saying and doing isn't necessarily true. It doesn't really matter. What matters is your opinion of what you think of yourself. So thank you for being here. As always, you have a great weekend now. Yeah, we're on Friday. Yeah, definitely on Friday, aren't we? So thanks for that. Yeah. Well, you should help your parents. That really makes you tired. I'll put that there. Right, okay. So guys, what's going on? So I'll leave those there. Hey. So anyone got any questions? Just put your questions down. It does help when my thingy catches up. Remember to like the stream. Sweet Pie. Hi Yukta, how are you doing? Will Siddharth communicate this week? Let's have a look, shall we? I'm looking at things. Right. Linda, Sophia, how are you? How are you? Love and light. Hello. Right. Sweet Pie. Will Siddharth communicate this week with yourself? I should have that there, shouldn't I? It'll make things easier. Let's just move that there. It's easier. There you go. Then I'm not sideways. Right. That's better. Better for my back. Right, okay, let's have a look. Will Siddharth communicate this week? jumping over. Sorting things out there. Let's have a look, sweet pie. You don't want those two cards, believe you me. Will Siddharth communicate this week? Let's have a look. Okay. Yeah, it's highly likely they're kind of waiting for the perfect opportunity. I think they know their feelings about what's going on. They want to be inspired, but they're willing to wait to see whether it's appropriate or not. So they could do, but it may take a long time. The Knight of Pentacles is just, he's got a lot of dinner on his plate, hasn't he? So he's just waiting for the last scrap. So it's almost like the last moment that he could think, yeah, why not? Why not? I will if I will. So the King of Wands is always knowing what they want, kind of thing. But they don't have to do anything if they don't feel like it. So I think it's more positive than negative anyway. So that's quite good, isn't it? Okay. Right, if I can't see your question, I can't do it. So keep posting your questions, please. Linda Sophia. Will, hi, sweet pie. Thank you. Linda, hello. Will she, Cancer, talk to me again soon? Will your Cancer friend talk to you soon? Let's have a look. Hello. Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look for Linda Sophia. Will your Cancer talk to you soon? Let's have a look. Your Cancer person talk to you soon. Right, Cancer person. Okay. Whoops. Right. Well, at the moment, I think she's still quite disappointed in a few things. So it might take a little bit of a emotional stance. I think it's gone past its sell date as well, with the Five of Cups being May. But they are generally coming out of that because they've got the Knight of Wands. So within the Knight of Wands, things can go very, very fast. So even though they're a little bit depressive about this, I think if they do communicate, then you can sort things out. So they might rush in and suddenly say something about how they're bitter comes to mind about a certain situation. So they could be, and it's almost like they're a bit snappy. So you don't want them to lash out, but there is a possibility definitely that they can do that. So that's interesting, isn't it? I brought my cup along. So that's good. What are you guys drinking tonight? Sanch, will your friend CK contact you this week? All these people who are not in communication. It's mad. Kanika Singh, hello, how are you? So let's have a look at CK. CK. Remember, guys, donations do take priority on Cash App, PayPal, or Super Chat. And we do many cards. Let's have a look at CK. Will CK contact you this week? CK and such. CK and such. Right, let's have a look. It'll be very, 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 very tricky if they do, Sanch. They're going through this tower moment, you see, so everything's tumbling down. So the feelings, thoughts, emotions, all sorts of things. And it's almost like a finish of the situation. So no one really knows when they're going through a tower just how they're going to react, unless you're really quite spiritual about things and go, okay, I can get over this little bit of a situation really, really quick. So they've got all the tools to do so, but I get the feeling at the moment that they're not. But this is quite good because they feel like a champion at the end of it. So just I would actually see after the weekend whether they are or not, because as I said, a lot of people don't like change, and it's very, very daunting, isn't it, change? So yeah, so they could do, but I can't see that at the moment. It's not going to be very quick or positive. So just let a few more days, I think, Sanj. Do you think so? Hi, guys. Thank you so much for coming along on my channel. I'm not in my usual seat. No worries. But thanks for coming along. I'm still the same person, just because the environment's changed. Right, Madeline, what should I know about the future with me and P? Good question. Madeline, what should I know about your future with you and P? All righty. Right, Madeline and P. Kanika, it's all right, love. As long as people don't do it like 10 times in a row, I don't mind people, because on my channel, you know, if I can't see the questions, so people just do that. It's fine. The only thing we don't really like on this channel is when people delete their comments. Do make sure your spelling's right, and no one from Secret Service is going to find your comment. But yeah, no, it's okay to periodically keep doing it, but as long as it's not 10 times in a row all the time. Is that okay? But yep, I've seen you. Okay, so what was the question? Madeline, about you and P in the future. Well, I don't know how far in the future this actually is, but I think you both have to kind of take responsibility for just having a relationship, because sometimes if it's all about play, it's all about things from the past, it's not as grounded. Or hello, Tony, how are you in Greece? I hope it's not too hot out there, Tony. Thank you for the donation. It's always good to see you. As you can see, I'm somewhere else today, but yeah. So, so sometimes when we have a look at relationships and we have this fantasy about, yeah, this is going to work out. I know it's going to work out. I want it to work out. But something is not quite right on the emotional aspect, whether that's you or them. So, you know, like, if I were you, I would actually pay attention to, are they really into you in a way that they respect you? Do they ask questions about you? Do they even talk about the future? Because there's a slight disappointment going on. Now, when you get these 6 of Cups, it's all about nostalgia. It's all about being a little bit idealistic, but then that turns into that disappointment. So I don't know whether this energy has just passed and this is why you're asking the question. But 5 of Cups is always quite good, because it means that they've gone through that disappointment and they are willing to see the 2 of Cups. So, but as I said, teamed with this card, it's a very kind of wishy-washy kind of feel to it. So make the relationship a bit more solid and a bit more grounded, and you know where you're going to as well. Thank you. Yeah, everyone's fine. Tony, have you got your sweet little question? I hope things are moving on for you significantly. Have you got a financial question or a relationship question? I just want to have a general reading, focus more on career, money, any spiritual. Yeah, Tony, that's absolutely fine. Let's see what's going on for Tony from Greece. I bet it's really hot there. We've got 14 degrees here in England, Tony. It's been really cold. Everyone's felt cold. I haven't, but I've been watching the tennis and it got rained off. and people were sitting there in blankets. Weird, isn't it? Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it. Then you can see what the energies for the universe are trying to tell us. Yeah, 31 degrees. That's too hot, Tony. Far too hot. Far too hot. Makes everyone into hot people. Right, let's concentrate on your finances, see what's going on. Hello, David G. Brenda. Oh, yeah, I live on an island as well. It's quite nice living on an island. Mine's a particularly very big island. Oh, a little bit too big. Right, let me give you an energy. Oh, I like Kos. I've been to Kos. Yeah. Yeah, Kos is very nice. Well, it's reasonable where we went. The tourist side, yes, the west. Yeah, went with my daughter. Right, okay, so you've got, oh, look at this for your energy card. Bearing fruit. Wow, that's fantastic. So this is very much like your card that you had the other day with the summertime, if you remember, with all the apples. So this is, again, a great message for you, Tony, about abundance. Wow. So all your ventures and all your personality, the energies are really lining up for you to really see your abundance. How cool is that? Right, let's not spoil it down here. Right. So, well, that's a good start. We've got the Page of Ariel. So this means you can see and plan for your future. I know it's pink and you think this was cups, but Archangel Ariel in this particular deck, which is the Archangel power, is actually finances. So the Page of Ariel is finances, the page of looking towards the future and really grasping what it is. So when all this abundance comes to you, how can you cope? So plan now, because you probably end up being very, very busy. So that's good. Moving on, we have Ten of Ariel. Oh, well, that's great. So you've got beginning, ending. Ten of Ariel is that fantastic. So career and finances are really building up in a mountain of cash, mountain of opportunity. I think you've worked very hard putting the foundation. I know, it's brilliant. I'll come and visit you in Kos. You can buy me a drink. So yeah, the foundation of everything is coming ahead. And watch out all the sides, kind of, because when you get a tree of life, you've got the branches, so you can branch off as well eventually, but don't rush that too soon. But yeah, 10 of cups is 10 of pentacles is great, isn't it? So you've also got Archangel Azrael. So this is about peace, transformation, and really looking at what you need to change within your life. So I've always kind of noticed that about you, just making a new step, something new, bringing it up to 2021 of how you do things. So out with the old, in with the new, and really with your financial and career, just be peaceful and know that it's coming. Because always with the Death card, you see that golden city, that Nevada, heaven, so to speak. So that's really good. You've also got Five of Raphael. Now, this is cups, and that's a disappointment. So maybe something is a little bit disappointing. Yeah, maybe certain people don't follow through completely, but yeah, sometimes with a whole attitude about things, we can't get too disappointed in things. So it's just about noticing what you do have and keep growing it and keep developing that area. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And moving forward, we've got two of Raphael. So you are definitely connecting to the right energy. So it's almost like the universe is recognizing your hard work. And so stay connected to your true you. Sometimes even though we can do things different, as long as we do it in Tony's way, if you get my drift. So stay true to who you are and just connect to those that you have to connect to make more money. So that's great as well. And now you've got Page of Gabriel. This is fantastic because this is going to give you that inspiration to move forward and also see new opportunities when they arise. So that's excellent. So you've got 2 pages there. So as I said, okay, you've got the abundance, the complete abundance, but you've got 2 pages there. So that'll just mean revising, starting new things, maybe make a new business partner, because you do have the Two of Cups. Meet new people, introduce yourself to different aspects, and market yourself to different people. Because with the Two of Cups there as well, Two of Raphael, it might be that you're working with somebody, especially if you don't know how to do something and someone else does, and like boom, that's when that abundance comes in on a multitude of stuff. You've also got the Six of Ariel, which is excellent because what you ask for, especially if you're doing visualizations, manifestations, that Six of Ariel is just there for you. So opportunities are definitely coming your way. It's all good in the hood. How many cards did I give you? Right, okay. So interesting. We've got the Ace of Raphael as well. So really tune into the self-love, self-opportunity. So you've got the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups. So that's complete abundance and connecting to the way you desire for valuing yourself. That's very important. And the reason why it is important, because you've still got the Ten of Michael as well. So you don't need to imprison yourself. You don't want to kind of fall into a trap where you jeopardize yourself. So just kind of learn and keep everything fresh. And you've got the Magician here. So everything you touch will turn out magical. But also you can create a lot of stuff as well. So you've got some amazing energies, and especially when you've got bearing fruit as well. That's just great, isn't it? So everything you touch almost turns to gold as long as you allow it to actually happen. Definitely. And remember, bring peace into the situation. Yeah. Right. I think, well, obviously with these cards, that's quite a good idea. As long as you've written everything down, the contracts and things like that. Right, let me pull a card for you to see if that's a good idea. I'm sure it's a good idea because the cards have told me already that this is a good idea, so I can't really see it not, because that new partnership. Let's have a look. Tony. That's what I mean about asking someone who's an expert in their field. I mean, I'd love someone to do mine because that's just not my cup of tea. I can't be bothered with all the little niggly things. Oh, well, at least she'll get your website out there. Let's see the one card that we've got. Queen of Pentacles. She knows what she's doing. Queen of Pentacles does know what they're doing. They're good at growth, nurturing things. Yep, it's excellent. Yeah, just go for it. I can't see that ending in disappointment, really. As long as you still have your power for your business, of how things go, it should be all right. But yeah, no, that's excellent. Well done, well done. I'm so happy for you, because I know it was been a struggle for many people, especially on Greek islands. Hello, Patricia. How are you? Oh. Well, good luck, and thank you for being up still. And have a great weekend. I'll see you tomorrow, perhaps. No worries. Excellent. Well done. Yeah, keep you cool. You know, I mean, some people who know how to do websites, if they're good and have got good results, know what they're doing, kind of thing. Or hopefully they do. Well done. God bless you as well, Tony. Thank you for being here. Right, Yukta, how is your career going to be in the next 3 months? Okay, let's have a look at that. Thank you, Madsol Toro. Right, why am I doing those cards? Right, okay. They're for donated readings. Right. Oh, yes, we're still on the Mercury retrograde. Oy. Ashley Rodriguez, hello, how are you? I'm fine, how are you? You can see I'm in a different location today. I'm just at my parents', so I haven't got my butterflies with me. Oh dear. Right, let's have a look. Oh, thank you. Right, Yukta, let's have a look at what's going on in the next 3 months for you in your career. Next 3 months. Oh, Yukta. Sir Blue, how are you doing? How are you? Right, career in the next few months for Yukta. Oh, thank you, Tony. Much appreciated. No, not you, Ashley. I'm doing Yukta. You know Yukta? Everyone else does. She posted enough. But no. No, Yukta wants to know in the next 3 months. This is for Yukta reading in the next 3 months for her career with just 2 cards. Love and light. Hello. Right, let's have a look. What's going on in Korea? Right, so Yukta, you have to realize sometimes when we stay in a kind of frame of mind where we see the danger of not going forward or not fully believing in ourselves, sometimes we can miss an opportunity. So even though we've hurt ourselves and things haven't worked out through whatever, you know, we can kind of protect ourselves, overprotect ourselves with a lot of things. So this is about having the courage to go forward, and then you can actually see a new opportunity. So new opportunities can come on a financial gain if you actually notice it. So sometimes we've got to be more proactive and be strong. So sometimes when something doesn't work at work, or we feel we need to change or anything like that, now is the time to seize a good, prosperous opportunity. So it could be something promoting or whatever it is. Just be aware. Keep your eyes peeled, in other words. Oh, you bought the car. Oh, wow. I'm so happy. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm happy. What color is that? What color car did you go for? Right. Are you posting your questions, people? Yeah, you are? Great. Green, not blue. Yeah, some people always go for white. Oh, no, green is a lovely colour. That's good. Green Honda. Wow, that's great. That says a lot about you, Sir Crubby. Excellent. Will you get a positive result this week? Okay. Right, let's do Ashley Rodriguez. Positive results this week. Ashley. So you're looking to actually have coronavirus and you want a positive test. Is that right? Let's have a look. No worries. Right, Ashley, let's see if you've got a positive outlook. Oh. Well, obviously didn't want you to have COVID. Right, okay. I think this is all down to yourself, how positive the energies are going to be for yourself. It literally is looking into the mirror and noticing what it is that you want. And it's being able to recognize who you are and what you do want. So when you change your attitude to a lot of things, the way you think, the way you feel, the way you move through the energies, then you can see for yourself whether you want a positive result or not. Because somewhere within you, I don't think you could be completely honest with yourself. So try and be a little bit more honest about certain things. Sometimes it's quite good that that doesn't happen. So this is the Four of Pentacles, about not willing quite to give to yourself. But with the Two of Challenges there, you're in a kind of a dilemma almost about whether you want to actually have this or not. So use your intuition and just be a little bit more gentle within yourself and be honest. Do I really want this? Is this the best thing for me? So know your personality and know your personality in perhaps 5 and 10 years. Yeah, please, for the love of really talk to yourself in the mirror. Do I really want this? Is this the best thing that I want? And then kind of speak to your higher self as well and go, what is best for me in this situation right now? Okay, no worries at all. Right, Kanika Singh, Gemini's current feelings and intentions for Kanika. Okay, let's have a look. Kanika. Kanika Singh's current Gemini's feelings and intentions. Kanika. Let's have a look. No worries, Ashley Rodriguez. Let's have a look at Kanika Singh. Do remember to like the video, guys, and also share the video if you've got Facebook or WhatsApp to a friend or an enemy or anybody else. Right. Gemini's current feelings and intentions. I think they're going to be quite brave. I think they've learned a kind of thing, maybe because of that they're going through a solar return with it being Gemini. So the birthday's been and gone, or just about. What date are we on? So it's almost like the new vision for certain aspects. So they've got the world there, and like they know, it is a solar return for them. So the energy is really boosting them to see things in a more lighter way. So maybe if they've really responded in a very positive way, they're going to go through. I'm not so sure how solid this is. It could be a little bit idealistic, but the opportunity is definitely there to grow this relationship a little bit more. So that's good when things have been difficult. Okay, so yeah, that looks all right at the moment. Right, love and light. Will your marriage get any better? Remember, love and light. There's always at least two people within a marriage. So sometimes when we change our own attitude towards it, something shifts. So sometimes when we're very stubborn with our own mind, oh, they never do anything, or do you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, suddenly what you could do is just depends how things is really. But if you pretend, wow, imagine if I just met my person, or remember when you did meet your person, and just try and be so much in love with them. Do you know what I mean? So it's like pretending that you're so much in love, so you're looking at them again and really paying attention, because we all forget that, don't we? And I remind myself quite often, because I know, you know, I don't pay attention enough on my relationship. So it's all about reminding ourselves just how much attention we did give them. Yeah, so we can, you know, if we shift slightly and we're trying to be better and remember how it was, then we are improving the relationship. But if they're not responding after a while, then, you know, that's an indication as well. Yeah. So yeah. Sometimes it's an easier way to be more negative, isn't it? And not really want things to get better, which is a shame, really. But let's have a look with your tarot cards and see what's going on. Love and light. Hello, Christine. How are you doing? Right. Right, love and light. Let's just have a look at what the universe needs to tell you. Remember to put your questions down, guys. I can't do your question if I can't see them. Please post them. Donations are much appreciated on PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. Right. Love reading for you. Right, okay. This is very interesting. I think you two can work in harmony to actually improve your relationship just at the moment. You've got Weaver of Spells taking the necessary action, putting the magic back in there, really entwining a lot of aspects, just like I said before, really. You've also got the Weaver of Visions, so that new love coming in is there too. So, you know, do it subtly, don't do it heavy, otherwise what's going on? Well, you know, we have to do this very subtle so they don't notice, and so it's like drip feeding. So just pay more attention to them, or make a little bit of effort, and then they might respond really, really well with that. So I think you will improve, definitely. I'm on your side. I'm on your side, definitely. So good luck with that. But 2 action cards there is a very, very good sign indeed. No worries at all. I love your vibe too, especially when you want to heal a relationship. That's always good. Yeah. And also there's a trick as well to just say I channel unconditionally love to that person, and they'll get that as well. Do you know what I mean? So that's a little tip. TLT, how are you? Right, I love reading for Christine. Right, let's do this one. Excellent. That's good. That's good. If we change ourselves and change our attitude to a lot of things, it's on a subtle level. Instead of being grumpy all the time with the other person, it's not good, is it? I sometimes go to my husband, why are you so grumpy? Why are you so oh dear. Stop being so grumpy. That's such petty things sometimes. It's ridiculous. Why get stressed out on petty things? Why? Stupido. Right, Christine, let's see what's going on with your love reading. Love reading on a Friday night. Let's see what's going on. Hiya, Tony. How you doing? Oh, right. Let's have a look at Christine's love life. Ooh la la. Right. Okay, Christine. As always, you always seem to start things. Definitely. Why don't you make a stance now of making a real good connection of a relationship? You do have the Knight of Cups, so love is definitely coming towards you. And paying attention to your higher self of what you need instead of going, oh, I fancy that person, I fancy that one, that one, that one, that one, and really aiming for what you want. So take time out to really understand yourself and what it is that you can bring to the table, because you do have a lot to offer, Christine. Cert my glasses. You do have a lot to offer, and that's going to the energy is being recognized. But why don't you go for a deeper depth of relationship? And just kind of chill a little bit. Yeah, I think it's fine, Christine. No worries at all. Tony, what would you like with your next question? Oh, no worries, Christine. You're fine. You always attract loads of people, don't you? Tony, what do you want to ask for your sister? What are we asking for, sister? What do you want to know surrounding that? See, I brought my flask as well. Right. That's right, Tony. Do you want a general for your sister, or have you got a question? Hopefully, you're typing out a question. Hello, Katrina, Gail. How are you doing? Thank you for coming along tonight. Do remember to like the video. And oh, whoa, that's a big cut. No wonder it took ages. Right, let me read it. Kriyaki. Right, okay. Well, we can kind of understand why these things are happening. Well, it all depends on the laws in Greece. I know in Spain they like to keep their staff on as through the winter season. But yeah, it's very hard with Greece because they were just recovering from their huge recession that time. So I don't know really what's going on with the financial status. But I have a feeling that you'll just get loads of tourists soon, especially if you let them in. And if they live in Kos as well, they should pick up. So I believe myself, if they do kind of lay her off slightly, they'll just rehire her. But let's see what the tarot says, Tony. Yeah, I know. It's well, they didn't have any money, did they? You know, they were just starting to recover from the recession that they had when no one else did, because Greece was the first to hit that big recession that time. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's just see what the cards are saying for her. I know. I mean, everyone is basically in the same boat. It's very, very annoying. But one thing's for certain, all the tourists do want to come. So you tell her from me, have a good rest now, because you'll be rushed off your feet soon. Yeah. Yeah. Well, she'll easily get a job, easily. Because when I was in Kos, they were just building loads of hotels and flats and apartments. So, you know, they do plan for more tourists. So, yeah, let's just have a look. Right, let's have a look. What's going on with her? So she's definitely got the strength card here, which is very good. So she's got to stay strong within her personality. You know, that's all she can do really, is stay strong and believe in herself, because that's the most important aspect. She's also got the Page of Gabriel, a lot like you did as well. So that support system, just encourage her and be very positive around her and inspire her. I think those two go in hand, definitely. So, you know, she will get there. The Pages is always about they're going to grow up no matter what. So that they may be low on the road, but at least they're going to achieve. They can only go up. We're kings, they can go down. Right. We've got Ace of Raphael as well, which is great. So the opportunity is definitely there for her. So it will happen. It will. So saying that, we do have some energies on the other side. So we'll read this one first. So she is definitely going to be connected to this. I don't think there's anything for her to be concerned about. Once things are up and running again, it's the right thing. That they'll just need loads of people. So that's definitely there. She is demonstrating disappointment, probably a bit from you. This might be getting your energy as well. So, and everyone can feel that really sadness. Thank you for whoever donated. I think someone did, or I could be making that up. Yeah. So for her, it's with the you can't be disappointed about things, and as I said before, I know Greek people must have suffered a heck of a lot. Indeed. One thing that might be good is if she really can't make it over there, she could easily make it over here, doing care work, doing hospitality, all those things. But I know Greece is just going to throw up those hotels and everyone's going to rush over to Greece because we miss Greece. We do. You ask any British person, do you miss going on holiday to Greece? Yes. So no panic. So the opportunity is there as well. So she can rethink the situation, and this is victory. So with the Ace of Cups, yes. Ace of Michael, yes. So I think Archangel Michael is very good to just sever that really sadness, because he's there as well. So the comfort that the archangels give is huge. You've also got the Knight of Ariel, and that is about looking towards your future on your financial gain. So, you know, like it's very much with a tower or something that's disappointed. We're very consumed with that. We have to get ourselves out of that and look towards the future. And it will happen. It will. It has to. Do you know what I mean? It absolutely has to. So hopefully she can't be too. Thank you, Katrina. What are your spiritual? So Tony, thanks for the donation, and just both of you be positive. I know it's been very challenging for a lot of Greek people over the years, but it's fine. Thank you, Katrina, for donating. Yeah, we're all disappointed, but yeah, she doesn't need that energy to pull her down. Yeah, God bless you, Tony, and your sister too. You'll be fine. Right, so thank you, Mud Soul. So Katrina would like to know, what are your spiritual gifts? That's very interesting. Oh, I'm going to use one of these as well. While we're on the our angels. While we're on our angels. Katrina. Let's start with this. If I could shuffle tonight, that'd be good. Thank you for donating, Katrina. It's nice to have that, to see what's going on with you. Let's pull a few of these cards, because I'm sure the angels of Atlantis can reveal quite a lot today. Let's have a look. Thank you. Right, I feel like giving you 3 scenarios, and then we'll see what's going on with tarot. Katrina, go. What's everyone drinking tonight? Coffee, tea, wine, beer, fizzy drink, water? I've got nice reading for me down there. Right. Katrina, go. Fizzy soda. Homemade, of course. Coffee sounds good. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. I think a lot of people really missed going out for a coffee, didn't they? Nobody wants to drink that in hot weather, though. Except Mad Soul Tarot, he loves coffee. Right. Let's see what's going on with your gifts. I'm going to give you an energy as well. Ooh. Right, whether you know it or not, you're definitely a people person, or at least you should be. Like, first of all, when I was shuffling, it was almost like a mediator. I know that probably sounds weird to you, but yeah, and that is a gift when you can mediate between 2 people or 2 groups of people. It really is. So let's do your archangels first. So you've got Archangel Shamael, and it brings serenity. So having a peaceful attitude, maybe this temple was built on love. So when you demonstrate a peaceful love of unconditional aspect, you can see why Archangel Shamael is there, for the vision of the future. So when you see that, you can always see the positive sides in people, and you can see both sides of an argument and perhaps agree with it as well. And when we see that, we can get to that aspect of non-judgmental aspect. So that's another great thing for yourself. Katrina, also, you can find with Archangel Metatron here, you've got wisdom. Their wisdom. So you can see this is from Egypt. Of course, it's Atlantis. So within a lot of aspects, you can see things on a higher level. Perhaps you'll be interested in astrology and looking at in-depth things in general, and use that in everyday life, especially when you're communicating to other people. They might not always understand you and what you bring to the table, so to speak. But yeah, you'll eventually really appear quite not intelligent. Well, you are intelligent, but what I mean is that they'll get you. If you approach in a simplistic way that each group can understand, if that makes sense. And also you've got Archangel Uriel, who brings in trust. So it's like that pearl of wisdom, that trusting nature. So maybe if you can just trust yourself a lot more and trust that everything falls into place for you, will allow that for your higher self. And if you believe in the God force, creator, whatever you want to believe in, really trust that that energy is working in your favor, huge time. And people will understand that because it'll emanate outside of you. You've also got the Queen of Gabriel and the King Raphael. So that's a great mixture for you to actually have within your personality. So when you get the Queen Gabriel, it's like the Queen of Wands, very energetic, enthusiastic, and they do demonstrate psychic abilities. So that kind of ability, as long with passion for teaching, but like I said, I think you are good at mediating. So whether that's on a subtle level, you could go into things like hypnotherapy, all sorts of kind of therapy that you didn't think of perhaps before, maybe just as a hobby or something. But certainly you've got a really good combination here coming out. So that's beautiful. That's really, really beautiful. You've got the Nine of Ariel as well. So you are quite happy to be by yourself a lot of time, and you know what to bring to the table. That's why I said to be a good mediator. You've got the Ace of Ariel as well, so 9 and 1 equals 10, so happy days. But the opportunity is always going to be there when you are positive. So using that Queen of Gabriel to be positive and inspire yourself as much as possible, because that can bring everything to the table that you actually do want. These are great, fantastic, absolutely diddly fantastic. But yeah, so on the other hand, because we have to look at both sides of the story, because that's what you're kind of doing, you've got the Nine of Michael, understandably. So sometimes we do fear the very worst. Why isn't it happening now? I don't really understand what is going on. So it's all, yeah, and that is like mediating, isn't it? So the Nine of Michael is don't doubt yourself and don't think the worst. It's all about being persistent and being constant. And the Four of Ariel is here. I like this particular card because this is the guy going away from his home. So he is willing to share, whereas normally with the Four of Pentacles, it's very, very staid, very square, very fixed. So learning to share more is what's going to really allow you to move forward. So don't keep things to yourself, and kind of just embrace two sides of the story, because it is a grand symphony. So you can adapt absolutely everything. You can pick up on everything within your field of expertise. So it's almost like just trying to concentrate on several, but bringing everything in harmony. So this is what I mean about mediating between two groups of people or whatever, and seeing a great side. So this is a great card for you to remember that all parts of an orchestra is important. So the whole process is important of you trying to bring about a sense of mediation. I do see you as a mediation, and there's a lot of things that you can explore, that one thing will lead to another. So it's almost like everything within your power will come about if you allow it. So I think that's really nice. And you can bring a lot of pleasure to people as well. Not just with readings, but just by being you. Yeah. As long as you always adopt the King of Cups about really being compassionate and trust was both, wasn't it? Wasn't that both, or was that somebody else? Was it with, I'm sure we said something about trust. Did we say something about? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, trust. You really got to trust in your own ability. Pearl of wisdom, as I said, and really open that up. Yeah, I think that's great. Well done, you. Yay. Oh no, it's great. So the thing about when you get Archangel Metatron, you can make things happen faster as well. So he's always good to have on your side, isn't it? But that's great. Everything is coming together. Boom! Big, loud symphony. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Katrina, for being here. And yeah, it's great. Make sure you put your little icon on as well, especially if you're doing readings on the internet or whatever. David, how are yourself? David, finance related, what are ours intentions? Right, let's have a look, shall we? What is ours? And I appreciate you being here, Katrina. Thank you very much. And donating, of course. Thank you for that. I've just read Mad Soul's Tarot. Come on. And it was about the internet. Normally when I'm at home, my internet, even though it's the fastest broadband on the planet, I'm here with a terrible, terrible internet connection. And my mum says, oh, it keeps dropping out, my internet. I thought, oh no, I get that at home. But if you say it's good, Mad Soul, that's excellent. Right, David, you. What? Right, okay. What is ours intentions? What's ours intentions on a financial level? There'd be murder if I stayed here. My mum would kill me. Princess Aquarius, how are you? Torrance. Do you know what I read? I thought, what will Torrance do when I tell him I have a baby? BF. Oh, you're so close to having a baby. It's just, you scare me every time you come on. I'm joking. You don't scare me at all. Right. Let's have a look at ours. I don't know why I'm doing that. Why am I doing that? Right, let's do this. Right. This is better. Ours intentions on a financial level for David, please. Right, let's have a look. Okay. I think on a financial level, they may feel like it's done and dusted kind of thing. There's too much happening, but I think maybe a lot of things, whether I'm right or wrong, do take this with a pinch of salt. Because I am in a different energy place. I think they are very selfish, David, and it's almost like they want to take for what they can get out of the situation. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting. So on a financial level, yeah, if it suits them, things will be fine, and if it doesn't suit them, then you're going to have to really look. and see how honest this person is within finances. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Right, okay. Let's see Princess Aquarius and Torrance. Let's see what Torrance says. I think you know every boy on the planet. Every single boy Princess Aquarius knows. It's true. I'm not lying. Okay, David, you. That's brilliant. Bummer, David. Bummer, David. That's annoying, isn't it? But yeah, what can you do with selfish people? Right, let's see about Princess Aquarius and Torrance. What will Torrance do when Princess Aquarius lets the cat out of the bag? What's Torrance going to do? Right, Princess Aquarius and Torrance. What's poor you? Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't think Torrance is going to be happy. I'm laughing because you've got away with your people who like you, and no, he's not. I think Torrance actually in his mind thought you were a fantastic person and that you were going to be for them. Oh, poor Torrance. So yeah, very sad. Five of Pentacles is just, oh no, I have to heal from this. I'm gutted. And they may still like you and still try to move forward with that. Because I see you as the Queen of Ariel, that fantastic, luxurious person. Yeah, that is another card again. I know you suggested baby before, but so I think they're still going to like you, but I don't think they're going to be angry. They're just going to go, well, if you split up, I'll be there for you. Right. Okay. So yeah, well, they still see you as you know, their person. Yeah, I shall remember you telling me. I'm sure you told me not years ago, but yeah. But no, don't allow them then to use you as a financial scapegoat. Don't you be lending him money or anything. Do you know what I mean? Because he might moan at you. You know, the Five of Pentacles is all about that loss. So it's one step away from having that handout. So he might see you as a soft touch. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. See, Queen of Pentacles is generous, kind, giving money. So just be careful, because you know what I mean. I mean, you don't want to cause upsets with your new boyfriend, do you? Do you know what I mean? But it's entirely up to you. But just protect yourself, yeah. Yeah, please don't start now. Do you know what I mean? Please don't. You know, they've got to learn to stand on their own 2 feet, haven't they? You know, it's very difficult to kind of withdraw certain help from people, but they've got to learn to stand up. And unfortunately, people have got away. We've got a saying from the old people: Never lend money and never borrow money. It's exactly the same. Never lend it and never borrow it from someone, because when you lend money to somebody, you always expect it to be back. Do you know what I mean? And unless you've in your mind, here's some money, just take it, go away. But when you lend it and expect it back, every single day that they don't pay you back is an ill feeling between the two of you. So it's a very wise thing not to do. Especially when the Five of Pentacles came up. What? Are you going, Sir Blue? You didn't have a question, Sir Blue. And am I now Mrs. Mudsoul? Oh, that's a nice compliment. Oh. Right. Yeah. Okay. Hello, little winks. How are you? Why is Sir Blue going to bed? It's only early. I'm disappointed at you. You didn't even ask me a question. Yes, sir. Hello. Wanted to know if I should leave this friendship of mine for a while. I'm not really sure what to do. Thank you so much. What friendship? Which one? Can you give me a name, Nessa, or something? That would be cute. That would be cute. That would be good. Hello, Cutie Pie. What is the future of me and Hiran? Right. I'm glad you're good. What country are you in, little winks? This is my normal environment. I'm in somebody else's house. Just to let you know. Right, okay, Nessa. Do tell me whose friendship this is. Right, Cutie Pie, what is the future of me and Hiran? Hiran and Cutie Pie. Hiran and Cutie Pie. Right. Oh. It's only 14 degrees and I'm hot. What's that about? Mad Sol, are you hot? Right, okay. Right. Cutie Pie. As you know, tarot is for entertainment purposes only, and you're always allowed to make your own decision in life. And this is only an energy of today, perhaps. So you're trying to keep yourself awake. Wow, what time did you get up today? So I think you and Hiran may go through a particularly interesting phase. Maybe Hiran is trying to find out himself. Sometimes with when you get to a certain age or any time of life, you really want to find the depth, the spiritual meaning of life and things like that. So that they're demonstrating the hermits, but if they're not of a certain age where they're really inquiring on a spiritual level, you might see them withdrawing from you, because there is a sense of disappointment within their heart. So hopefully that doesn't mean that they're withdrawing and getting depressed, because sometimes that can help too. So if you feel like they're not in communication, they have withdrawn from you quite a bit, it might not necessarily be anything to do with you, it's to do with them. Do you understand? So there's a huge difference, because a lot of people think, oh, well, why aren't they speaking to me, and why is this not happening? So yeah, it's nice to be pre-warned about certain energies, but this may or may not happen. I kind of see them a little bit withdrawn at times. Okay, so maybe that helped, maybe it didn't, but yeah. Right, little winks. How does Brandon truly feel about you right now? Okay, let's have a look at that. No worries, cutie pie. Oh, yeah. Hope you're all right. Look after yourself anyway. That's the main thing. Don't you reckon? So let's have a look at Little Winks and Brandon. Hi guys, thank you for being in the room. Do remember to put your questions down. If I can't see your question, I can't do your question. So keep putting it down so I know you're still in the room and to do your question. Thank you. Right, let's have a look at Little Winks. Hello, Ellen Brown. That's a question and a half, isn't it, Ellen? Wow. Right, we're just doing Little Winks at the moment. And does Brandon truly feel about you? Little Winks. Shouldn't do that. The dog will start barking. I've got a dog under the table, you know. I'll show my Soul Tarot, my parents' dog. Right. What was the question? Oh yeah. How does? Right. I think Little Winks. If you pay attention, and maybe keep asking yourself that, because it says here with the High Priestess that you intuitively already know what they're feeling, because this energy is quite harsh at times. There's a lot to be done. So what is your inner self saying that's happening? And I think they're just overworked, and the whole thing is too much at this time. So maybe relax a lot more and give people space, the relationship space, them space. Because sometimes if we they're already feeling oppressed. They're already feeling that everything is a challenge. So if you think that they think the relationship is just too much, and there has been overpressure with trying to get, commitments out of them or see them more or whatever, then that is a stress that they perhaps don't need. So just relax a little bit more and really feel within your mind's eye what it is that's going on with you two. Does that make sense? Thank you for the question. Ellen Brown. Yeah, no worries, but take it easy with that one, just at the moment. Right, Ellen Brown. Did Hamilton cheat during his first marriage? Right. Now, this is a interesting question, because sometimes people do cheat and sometimes they don't. But whatever we do in the past doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to do it again. Sometimes we're with people who push and push, and sometimes we find that we need to find a little bit of not sexual relief, but relief from outside relationships. So it always depends who people have got to turn to actually help themselves. Hello, sweet but psycho. It's good to see you. And Tarot 2021. And yep. The avocado artist. Yeah, I knew there was 3. I thought, well, yeah. Right, so let's have a look at Ellen Brown. And has Hamilton cheated in his first marriage? See, also, the universe sometimes doesn't know the difference between mentally cheating with someone and emotionally cheating and actually physically cheating. Sometimes it's about intention. If you really do intend to cheat, that's really big energy, isn't it? But if you just fantasize, oh, I wonder what it'd be like to go out with that famous person. Oh. Sweet but psycho, I'm at my parents. So I didn't want to ignore you all, so I came prepared. Hello, Michelle, Lauren. Thank you for being here. Let me concentrate on Hamilton. Ellen Brown. Right, we only do 2 cards for free readings and about 12 for donated readings. Oh, he was definitely tempted. And what can I tell you? What can I tell you? Always take tarot with a pinch of salt. It doesn't mean to say it actually happens. If you've got anxiety over trusting Hamilton, as I said, in the past is the past. And I would mentally forget him and start again. If we take up the baggage from the past and try to spoil a relationship that we've got now, then that is a danger in itself. But we do have the Page of Pentacles. So I think with this particular card, it was almost like temptation, and especially when you get the devil. So I do think there was a certain temptation there. So if there are rumors going around and you're listening to them, or you've got a feeling that they might, temptation was there. But I think it was a difficult relationship. But go with your intuition on that one as well. But as I said, if you're trying to jeopardize a relationship before it even starts on a more permanent basis, that is a danger. And it's almost like a self-prophecy about you think that it's not going to work out. So, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But good luck. Okay? All right. So with the free readings, it's 1 question per session. It's just 2 cards, so it's a flavour of what's going on. Right, okay. It's actually 3:30 in the morning in Bangladesh. Right. Because sometimes I do it in the morning, don't I, over here, so it's okay for you. Yeah, you are up late. Why? Is it too hot? The monsoon season. I do hope you've been very safe in India. Right, who am I reading for? Right, let's do Michelle. I would like to ask about when am I getting a job and love life? Well, let's see what comes out. Let's do a general and see what comes out. Let's see what you need to know at this moment in time, Michelle. No worries, Ellen Brown. I know it's difficult, isn't it? Really difficult sometimes. Right, Michelle, Laureen. Michelle, Laureen. What list? Have you got a list? Are you on the Santa list? What list have you got? Does it not say? I think there's a pinned comment here. Random questions. Yeah, I don't do a list. I randomly do questions free of charge. But I always say to donate for high priority. And there's about 12 cards in that. So it's quite good, actually, in depth. A little bit of an in-depth reading for yourselves. Right, let me see what's going on. There we are. Michelle Laureen wants to know about getting a job and love life all in the same time. Superimposed. Right. Tanu, all you have to do is put your question down and I'll pick it up if that's all right with yourself. Are you stuck at home? Michelle Lauren, Laureen, you may be depending too much on your environment about when will you get a job. So I think sometimes the comfort of what you're looking at is a little bit too comfortable. I think you have to wander away a little bit. And then you'll find things will flow a lot easier, especially when you're more in belief and more trusting of yourself. So yeah, so the Ace of Cups is things will come, both your love life and your ability to create value for yourself. This is all about recognizing that opportunities are always there for you. So it's like, definitely embrace that, but move away from the comfort. You know, it's very nostalgic. It's very, oh, my parents, and oh, I remember a time when I had a job and it was really good and everything was good, and oh, why isn't it like that now? So this is about more being self-supportive of yourself. Also, it's a great card to really embrace the God force love to come down. So really put your intention about what you want, if that makes sense. Right, Miss Psycho. What's CY's thoughts about you? You two are in competition, aren't you? Right, we'll do Psycho because you're being psycho. What's CY's thoughts about you? What does CY think? Leading Psycho. Right, let's have a look. CY's thoughts towards you today. No worries, Michelle. I hope you're all right. Things will be fine. A Sunday. No worries, Michelle. You love him? No. Oh. It's very good to love everybody, isn't it? Not just one person. That doesn't mean to say we're cheating. I'm just talking about love. Love, 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 love. Oh. Right. Oh, well, you're lucky. What do they think about you? A little bit bored of you. Look at that. They're in two minds. They're definitely in two minds. They're trying to make a decision on a higher level. The Lovers is really good. So I think they're just in the moment of trying to think, do I want to make a commitment to this person who loves me so much? Do I love them so much? So it's a hard decision to actually make. But I think if they can make it and feel that power for themselves, then it could be quite good. But I'm thinking they're a little bit off at the moment, which is annoying. But the potential is there. So that's not bad, is it? Jade's Cloud. Hello, how are you? That's a lovely name, isn't it? Jade's Cloud. Ooh. Thank you for being here. Right, Tarot 2021. What's in your new future? Hopefully a drink. Right, no worries. All you have to do, Jade, is put your question down and I'll pick it up. Very random. That was hilarious, Michelle. Oh, you're funny. What country do you live in? And what country does your brother live in? Oh, that's funny. Right. Right, avocado artist, what's in the future for me? And then. Oh, the fly. Oh. Kenya. Oh, Kenya. Cool. I hope everything's all right in Kenya down there. I'm sure it's pretty hot, just like England's is pretty hot. Unfortunately, I've been married for 15 years this September. Is it 15 years? Could be. But there's loads of people that will marry your brother, don't you worry. Hello, Libra, how are you diddling? But let's see the future of M and avocado artist. Right. Is he a nuisance, your brother? You're just trying to get him rid of him. Oh, honestly, trying to get rid of your poor brother. Right. Me and avocado artist and avocado artist and avocado artist and right. What's the future? I think the future with you and M is probably it's such a young energy that it's very difficult to determine, especially when cards are upside down. I normally end up putting them. So we've got the Two of Wands here. So as you can see from the kitten, it is being curious about a lot of things. So it's almost like the energy is just a little bit, what do we do? What? And that's kind of teamed up with the Fool card as well, which was upside down. So it's almost like the energy is so little and so young. It just depends how it develops, how you both put effort into it, avocado artist. It has to be kind of friendship, definitely. But I'm not knowing if they're going to trust the situation or you both understand that it could be good. So, yeah, I get the impression kind of thing that maybe they don't want, like for them, that they wouldn't be a friend if they can't be in a relationship. So it's almost like if they are interested in you, then they'll, go down that route. But if they're not, then it's like they'll just disappear. Do you get that feeling too? Is it getting old, Michelle? How old? So you think I'm old? How old is old? No worries. No worries at all. Right, who are we doing now? Dun, 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 dun. Right, Jade's Cloud. You. Yes, it is you. It's your turn, sweetie, sweetie, sweetie. You, Jade's Cloud. Right, what's your Aries? Oh, next actions toward you. Right, Jade's Cloud. And Aries O. Aries O. Guys, if you're in the room and you haven't put your question down, please put your question down so I can pick it up to read for you free of charge. If you want to donate for 12 cards, then that's fine on Cash App, PayPal, or Super Chat. Right, thank you, Libra. Right, Aries O. You're a Taurus. My husband's a Taurus. Mm-mm-mm. Right. See if they're suitable for you. Right. Oh, I think they're willing to make an effort. That they might be a little bit, all over the place with the effort. I don't want to say a trait of an Aries that they start to do it and not finish it, but yeah, hmm. I think they're willing to. They're willing to make an effort, definitely. But here with the Knight of Swords, Madsol Tarot knows I'm not a fan of Knight of Swords much. It means that they have to really communicate with you properly, and not kind of wishy-washy or, oh yeah, I'll meet you on Saturday, and then Saturday comes and you don't hear from them and things like that. It's not that they're willing to not go out with you or anything. It's just that they might not think it's important on that Saturday. So be clear and precise about communication, definitely. It's slow moving. What, slow for a Taurian? God, it must be slow then. So, because Aries are quite fast, where Taurians are quite slow. Are you sure they're not on the rebound? If they're kind of trying to get over somebody, that might be some of the issues. They're not really ready. They see the opportunity, but I don't know. Who knows? A lot of people think they're over exes, but a lot of them. I'm not a great fan of Knight of Swords, to be fair. Ooh. You just got to communicate with him. Would be a good idea, perhaps. And depending on the environments as well, how you know this person. Yeah. Don't be too sad about it. It's not all sad. The opportunity is still there, so don't lose hope at the moment, Jade's Cloud, okay? Just ask the question again next week. Nara, right, Libra, how are you? What is the purpose of E and I's connection? All right, that's a good question. It is indeed. No worries, Jade's Cloud. Good to see you. Right. Libra, what is the purpose of E and I's connection? E-I-E-I-O. What is the purpose of E and yourself? Oh, funny. Very true, man. Soul Tarot. We're English, aren't we? We do like that behavior. Okay, let's have a look. You're tired of him. Well, kick him out. Oh, that's bad advice, isn't it? Kick him out. Boing. Right. That's funny you should say that. Because we've got the Four of Cups. So this demonstrates quite clearly that you're both probably a little bit tired, a little bit of, can't see the points. You've also got the Two of Wands. So there's an element that, you need to see what else is out there. You need to both understand what it is that you're both trying to communicate to. Yeah, this is usually quite a depressive card at some stage. They feel very alone. They want to be alone. So it's almost like, what is the future? What can we do? What can we do? So it's almost like for you, if you're fed up now, then just communicate with them as well. And maybe you can have an honest conversation, but not right now, because when the Four of Cups is there, they want to be left alone. So I think you might be up more of a friendship thing than a romance at the moment. So just be very careful about that, if that makes sense. Yeah. So when you say what's the purpose, did you say what's the purpose or something? Oh, what's the connection? What you're connected to? The connection isn't that good at the moment, is it really? So, people can be depressed about all sorts of things, depending on what else is going on in their life. Well, it was just 2 cards for the energy today. So with 2 cards, we can't really look into it in depth kind of thing. Hello, blah. You like my background. Thank you very much. I'm at my parents' house. I was just looking what's yeah, so you can ask a question. Of course, you can ask a question. Well, Libra, you need to have a discussion with them and know what you want. Just weigh up, weigh up what you do want, and then definitely. Yes, blah, you certainly can. Shinam, how are you today? Narya. Right, Nara, you want someone to see your story, your crush. Okay, let's have a look. Hello, Casey. How are you doing? Thank you. It's good to see you. Your little smiley face and hearts. Thank you for being here. I'm just at my parents' house today, so the background's different. So, right, Naria, are you still here, sweetie? Let's have a look. Naria, if you are still here, just put yes that you are. Okay. Shinam Bot is here. That's good. Right. Did you put a question down? What is going on with your future, Shinam Bot? Okay. Let's have a look. All right. Okay. Just pop your questions down, guys, if you want it answered. Okay. What do you want to know about your future, Shinam? Shinam. Okay, let's have a look. I know the live feed chat is very slow at times. That's why sometimes it seems that we're asking and you've already typed. You're up later as well, blah. Right, okay, so let's have a look what's going on in your future at the moment. Oh, this looks nice. I'm not so sure if you're in a relationship, but I think there's someone trying to come forward for yourself. Yeah, that's quite good, really. So I think you've got an energy around you to be in a relationship, a very good relationship, if you allow that to actually happen. So that's keep your visions. So keep your own vision about what you do want to start in the future. Okay. Yay. So this energy is very young. It's about moving forward, about what you want. Seeing your vision and making it a reality is one of those great things to act upon, perhaps. Okay. It's not past midnight. No, it's not. Just feels it. But remember, if you're in the room and you haven't had your question answered, do just pop your question down and I'll pick it up and I'll realise you're in the room, okay? El Halley, how are you? Is DJ my person? Will I be with him in love relationship in the future? Alrighty, let's have a look at DJ. I'm tired. Must be a Sagittarian thing. Right, let's have a look. No worries, Shunan Books. Right, let's have a look at DJ. El Halley and DJ. Have you got a question, Blah, today? Right. Let's have a look at DJ, what's going on there. Right, remember, El Halley, tarot is for entertainment purposes only. You're allowed to make your own decision. It's demonstrating at the moment that there is a huge change coming up. And I don't necessarily think that they want to demonstrate a romantic aspect at the moment. So you both need to communicate what you actually do want to say to each other, if that makes sense. Okay. Is that his question? Oh, I'm glad you picked it up, that's all. So I don't necessarily think at the moment, El Halley, that you're going to be in a romantic relationship with him at the moment. Who's to say what could happen later? But at the moment, they're not ready. Sorry about that. You would like to know if everything be okay with starting the job at a company. That's been going on for a long time. Or it kind of seems like it's a long time, doesn't it? Right, let's have a look. And you haven't given up yet. You can have my job if you want. I'll give it to you. Right. Let's have a look. If you'll be starting at the A company. Right, blah. No. Oh, no. Right, okay. You got the Six of Visions here. So, it's very slow. It's like, oh, is this the best company for me? I know it is. But then you've got the suspension, which is actually reversed. But in this pack, we don't do reversals. So, no, it's not going to happen anytime soon at all. So, yeah. In the meantime, it's like, do you really want to start at this company? Is it time to look for a different one, perhaps? Because sometimes this is about being a little bit too idealistic, and this suspension, it's like, I think something's better out there for you, perhaps. What do you think? Right. Have we done, everyone? Right, friends, and he ghosted you. I just read that. Karina Mahmood, are you still here? Who's here? If you are here, pop your question down, please, and then we'll do you. If not, that's fine too. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I've just seen your question. You've been very patient. Um, Please, I would like to know about your love life. Am I getting married this year? A lot of people are, aren't they now? So that's really good news. Right, let me have a look at the simple, small energies about this. Okay, Karina? Let's see if you're what's going on. Okay, let's have a look to see that question. Ooh, you know, um, it's quite interesting. There is a cause for celebration, especially when you focus on what you really do want. So, are you already engaged? Hopefully, you are, because yeah, this could work out quite nice. The energies are giving you the opportunity to celebrate and really aim at what you want. That's quite interesting. Do remember, tarot is for entertainment purposes only, and the energies can change at any minute. But yeah, it looks quite good, doesn't it? So maybe everything has shifted for you. So that's exciting. Yay! That's very exciting. Right. So I think I'll leave it at there, guys. So thank you, Mad Soul Tarot, for being here. What was I going to send you a picture of? Oh, the dog. I'll have to do that. Yeah, God bless you as well, Karina, and have a safe journey home or in your country. So that's excellent. So hopefully I'll be on tomorrow. I think I can be. So lots of love to you all. Thank you, Mad Soul, for staying up. Alberta Butterfly, hi. That you do it every time. Somebody always sneaks in. Alberta Butterfly, have you got a question before we go? You just snuck in at the last minute. What is the outcome for me and Raymond? Hello, Chase Red. How are you doing? Yes, you can have a reading. Yep. Pop your question down, Chase Red. Remember, guys, to like the video and subscribe if you feel inclined to do so. Check out the rest of the channel. It's always a good idea. There's not much on really now. Just live readings at the moment. Bit boring, isn't it? I'll try and get back into the other stuff later. No, it's fine. Yeah, Alberta. No worries. What is the outcome for me and Raymond? It's like I go like that to stop it and someone asks us a question. Will I make it in music? Yep. Right, let me do Alberta Butterfly first. Thank you. What is the outcome for me and Raymond? Or rather, what's the energies around you and Raymond today? Because things change, don't they? Let's have a look. It's okay. Right, you and Raymond, what's going on? Well, wow. I think you and Raymond can make it moving forward. Definitely moving forward. So the Ace of Wands is here and the Eight of Wands. So that can be a great start and really communicate well with what you want. Really put passion into it, put action into it, really reach. You can see these pussycats reaching up. So you've really got to reach for what you want. So you and Raymond, if you both put in a lot of effort and just relax as well. Effort, but relax. Do you know what I mean? So it's not pressurizing each other, but it's taking the opportunity. Definitely. So that's nice. Alberta Butterfly. It's nice energy today, so that should be okay. Don't you think? Right, Chase Red. Will he make it in music? Let's have a look. Music. Right, so this is just 2 cards to demonstrate for yourself. Longer readings are donated, and you get 12 cards there, in-depth reading. Well, let's have a look at the energies for making it in music at the moment. Miss Pink Princess. Do remember to like the video, guys, and subscribe if you like. Not all questions are read at particular sessions. Hiya. Right, chase red. Hello, Momo. How are you? How are you doing? It's good to see you. I haven't seen you for a little while. I'm just in a different location at my parents' at the moment. Yeah, looking after them for a bit. So thank you for that. If you were confused with the background, my butterflies flew away. So sad. Right. Well, will you make it in music? Yeah. Why not? Yeah, I think you will. The energies today are saying the Wheel of Fortune, which is great success if you allow it to happen, but also the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is usually you've had help along the way. So continue to be grateful along the way of everyone who helped you, and that will be even more successful. So yeah, why not? You go for it. Yeah, always be humble in our road up. Okay. So, Momo, it's so good to see you. Will Curtis man up and do what he's supposed to? Let's have a look, shall we, Momo? Oh, my goodness. Let's have a look. Good old Curtis, eh? Let's have a look. No worries, Alberta. Oh, right. Okay, thank you. No, it's good to see you. Sorry, I haven't been doing any dailies or little card readings lately. I will get back to them, don't worry. I'm just at my parents at the moment, and when I go back to my property, I'll sort things out, because you used to really like supporting me, didn't you? Which was really nice. So let's have a look at good old Curtis. Right, let's have a look what's going on here. Right, good old Curtis. I am going to give you an energy card for yourself. Jocelyn, how are you doing? Fifth year of college, what on earth is that? Chase Red. We've done you, Chase Red. Didn't we do your... We've done you, Chase. I've done you. What was your... Yeah, I've done you. What will I make it in music? It's only one question per session, unless you donate. That's different then. That rule goes out the window. Right, we'll good old Curtis, man up. Let's have a look. So we've got 6 of Gabriel, the wheel, and 2 of Gabriel. That seems good energy. 3 of Gabriel, and the Empress, and 8 of Ariel. That's good, isn't it? Yeah, that is very good. Moving on, we've got the 7 of Raphael. Hoping to go 5 of Raphael. That's not very good, is it? The Moon. Oh, dear. And the Lovers and the High Priestess. Wow, okay. That's interesting, isn't it? Because at the moment, it's almost like finding that help, the support, kind of waiting for things to happen. This person, Curtis, at the moment, if he's relying on you too much for things and responsibility. And I can see why you say, oh, will you man up? Because they are relying on you a lot, as in the Empress. So if you're kind of mothering them and kind of trying to get them to do stuff in a kind of kind but sort of a way that they don't think for themselves in a responsible way, it's kind of not helping them to actually man up, which is okay, because you've got both the Two of Gabriel, which is a good card, and the Three of the opportunity, but you're waiting too much for them to be responsible, which is a bit of a nuisance. So if you remember with the Wheel, with the Fortune, not to make the same mistakes. Well, it's not mistakes, it's learning curves, isn't it? Literally, with this situation. So I think they're always going to kind of rely on an aspect of support and just taking things for granted almost, that you're always going to be there to support them. And you can see this quite clearly with this Six of Gabriel, that they are being helped along the way. But I think it's a good energy anyway. And with the Eight of Ariel, that they have to learn new skills. So if you kind of allow them to kind of grow up in a way and realize what it is to have you in their life, then that would be really, really good. Because with the Seven of Raphael, things become a little bit off kilt, off center. So this whole energy needs to be risen to a more spiritual level. And that's what the Seven of, is it seven? Yeah, Seven of Raphael. So it's about focusing on that, because you do have the Five of Raphael as well. So this energy could move into a very disappointing level for you. But it does have the star there, that there is hope. And when we see the hope, we can see that with the Lovers is a major decision to make, because some things can be a little bit of an illusion at times. And then you've got to use your own intuition here to see about why is he not stepping up to the mark, kind of thing. And I think it's about responsibility and commitment. So you've got to really use your, I was going to say, your feminine wiles, kind of. It's almost like flirting and being charming and all the rest of it, but it's like you need. It's almost like false, because I think they're so used to that they don't know how to deal with growing up, and that's why the element of the Mother is here. What was that? The Empress. So I can't see much, because if you look at your Seven Energies card here, is broken open. What is revealed is the truth inside. So if you've had deep conversations with this person, and you probably haven't, because they don't know how to open up, but they have to open up. I think if you do allow them to be open, they can hear from themselves by just talking to you what it is that they're scared of, because I do think it is scared, especially when they demonstrate the Five of Cups. So there have been hurt in the past. Maybe it's had something to do with their mother, but they have been let down by an influence. So it's almost like they're a little bit scared to come completely forward. Oh, right. I think Mad Soul was being funny. He's trying to use humor. But I think in the short term it is quite good, but in the long term, in a little distant future, it just seems like maybe you're banging your head against the wall too much. Doing. It's like, ugh. So really, you have to really understand what it is that you want out of relationships. Really. Oh, I see. You've asked it twice. Right, okay. Will Curtis man up in regards to yourselves. Yeah, like I said, the whole thing is kind of, you see, when you get the High Priestess and when you get the Moon in the two aspects, both of these cards are surrounding Archangel Haniel. And Haniel, she does often work on the, well, we'll call her she, but they don't have sex, do they? But it's almost like on the pink ray, which is love as well. So they kind of do it with a gentleness as well. But it's also paying attention to a spiritual kind of aspect. Now with the moon, you can still see, especially from the mother card as well, that they are hurt. And sometimes nature of the person outweighs the probability of them moving forward in relationship. So it becomes very difficult for them to do that. So this is where I see that pain. I think they're in an emotional pain, whether it's to do with the mother or not. So it is really, really, really difficult to break away from old things. Yeah. So you might see an improvement in the short term, definitely, because you've got some good cards here with the Six of Gabriel, which is success. You had the Wheel of Fortune, didn't you? With the Wheel of Fortune. But the Two of Gabriel is like you are going through a soul journey together, and it's almost like friendship. So at the moment, I mean, what I do in this circumstance is try to get him to, I mean, not force him or anything, but suggest that he cook you a meal, or suggest that, oh, think of a nice date we could go on, and try and, you know, persuade him to say, oh, it would be great for you to surprise us, you know, because people have to make an effort in a lot of things. And so that's the kind of aspect that's going on within this, unfortunately. So, yeah, let's see what's going on. Wow, you know, let's see further. Mhm. El Halley, I've done your question already, and it was a no. Not at the moment. You have to rewind the video. Rewind the video and get to your question. Is that all right? Right. So yeah, there is change, but it's like the Two of Wands again. So I think for you, it's almost very, very difficult to be on the same page as them. The Two of Wands does bring that opportunity to realize what is going on, but yeah, as I said, I think overall, so if you keep demonstrating, well, you know, everyone should who's within a relationship should commit and be a bit more responsible. Unfortunately, I have had clients who have been 60 and still acting like they were 21. So it's really difficult. So it doesn't come with age. It just comes with attitude. So you've got to reassess the situation a lot, really. So I'm not that encouraged by that, really. Yeah. I mean, just wait it out, really. There's always an action, but the Lover's card is good, but it's whether you choose as well within your energy, whether you want to stick with this. Do you know what I mean? It's hard, isn't it? It's difficult. I hope that helped. Yeah, it is hard. It's hard because it's like when we wait for people to grow up or commit or kind of just be responsible, it's just like we're just not on the same page about it. So it's almost like having a discussion about, oh, would you ever want to be married? Oh, would you ever want children? Oh, would you ever want to be responsible for, starting a business or doing this or doing that? And all these little ideas that everyone wants to discuss with maybe should be discussed, don't you think? So I hope that helped anyway. Okay. I don't know. Miss Pink Princess. Right, let's do your question then very quickly. What are Darren's thoughts about yourself? Let's have a look, Miss Pink Princess. What is Darren thinking about Miss Pink Princess? No worries. Okay. So, what does Darren think about you? I think Darren thinks about you. They're almost waiting for the perfect situation, and they're a little bit uncertain about your feelings and how you think. So it's almost like if you perhaps express and get them to notice you more, and you notice them more, and really active listening, I think you can be understood a whole lot more. Because at the moment, I think it's there might be a lot of miscommunication or signals. Does that ring true? So you've just got to set your intentions out. Maybe they want to understand you a little bit more, because you don't want to be left out in the cold, or you don't want them to feel kind of, you know. I just think you're both missing the mark. It's like, right, I'm here, hello, notice me, kind of thing. So yeah. Anyway, you're going to be my last person, Miss Pink. So thank you for being here, and hopefully, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, my Soul Tarot, for being here, and I'll just press end before anyone else can come in. Hopefully, yeah, there you go. Thank you.